�əli Stevens departs rally amid shouting influencer. Dude, �əli Stevens is crashing out. Oh my God. This woman and her little podunk show is like completely going off the rails. And now she's canceling events because a comedian dared to ask her about her campaign funding. Dude, I'm sorry, but if you are taking $50 million in PAC money from an Israel lobby and you are in Michigan where like 2% of your state is Jewish, you do have to wonder, why are they giving you so much money? Right? Like, why would, think about it. You know, even forget about AIPAC. Just think about the lobby. Why would they, if there's no Jewish people in Michigan and Haley's not Jewish and there's no big Israeli business in Michigan, there's no big Israeli farming. Israel doesn't make cars in Michigan. So why the f would an Israeli lobby be giving a Michigan senator in a state with 2% of their population being Jewish, why would they be giving her $50 million? Right? You know? I mean, I think that's a fair question. So guys, today I get online and I see people freaking out. They're like, oh my God, �əli Stevens was being bullied. �əli Stevens like had protesters that were like made it so she had to cancel all of her live events. �əli Stevens. And they're like, an El-Sayed supporter is attacking �əli Stevens. Will you denounce it? But it's like, yo, dude, it was Walter Masterson, right? It's literally a comedian who makes political troll content, and all of them were flipping out because I guess Walter Masterson went there and was like, yo, what is going on? Let's talk about your Israel money. Dude, we got to get into this. It says �əli Stevens departs rally amid shouting influencer cancels second event. Dude, cancels second event. Like, oh my God, it's unsafe, right? For people because, but it's Walter Masterson.
�əli Stevens takes $46 million in PAC money. That's the kind of small town values Michiganders love. PAC money coming from outside. It's not even coming from Michigan. These aren't even Michigan businesses. This is not even U.S., but it's coming from outside the country. There you go. Wait.
Dude, she's running.
Wait, why are you leaving? Well, come on. Oh, she's leaving. Wait, was it something I said? I feel like I say the wrong things. I have a problem reading the room sometimes. But, you know, �əli, I just wanted to talk about the $46 million in corporate PAC money. Is that going to help the Michiganders?
Dude,
there you go.
She rolled.
She left. Why are you leaving?
Look at her. She's the one in the blue blazer. Okay? Right there. She's in the blue blazer with the white pants. So, I mean, here's a big problem, guys. And this is why her campaign is not working. Because she has been running around with her quirky voice and her stick it to him and her like, oh, stop being mean to me. Oh, Abdul El-Sayed, oh, he's a bad person. I'm here. I just talk like the Michiganders, and I'm here just for the Michiganders. I'm here to lower costs and to make it more affordable, and I'm here to do this really good working class things for the Michiganders and stick it to them, right? I'm here to stick it to them. And the more I talk, the more I sound like an Amish gravedigger, but because everybody in Michigan's an Amish gravedigger, or maybe I start sounding like Chris Farley. Oh, I'm here to help the Michiganders. Oh, wait, no, tone it down. Okay, I'm here to help the Michiganders, and I did this thing 18 years ago. I worked with Obama. And I saved some jobs 18 years ago. and for the Michiganders, and now I talk like them. But dude, I do it pretty good, don't I? But guys, she is so fake, okay? She is so fake. The thing she's talking about, saving jobs, that was 18 years ago. And she's only mentioning it because she worked with Obama. And she's only mentioning it because she know Obama won't come out and not endorse her. I mean, if Obama was going to endorse her, he would have endorsed her. But he didn't. But he's not going to come out and say, don't use my name, because he respects the party. So she's like abusing that thing, even though he's not giving the endorsement. And she's doing it specifically to get the black voters in Michigan. That's why she did that. She's been talking about Obama. I worked with him 18 years ago, and she's doing it to manipulate the black voters in Detroit. And it's so dishonest. And meanwhile, her money, all of her campaign money for she's been in office since 2019. 7 fucking years she's been in office. She's taken like $60 million from AIPAC, the Israel lobby. Why? Does Israel own land in Michigan? Dude, the Jewish population in Michigan is like tiny, guys. It's like 2% of the state. There's hardly any Jewish people in Michigan, okay? If she was like buddy with Israel and running for something in New York, it would at least make sense, because there's a massive Jewish population in New York. Or the same in fucking California if you're living in LA, right? Right? Then I would at least understand the connection, because you're representing this huge body of people. But why are you taking $60 million from a lobby that only represents 2% of your state's population? Like, what the f is that about? That is crazy. She's dishonest. She won't talk about it. And in fact, guys, she takes money from a lot of corporations. Her entire war chest is huge bankrolled corporate money. And she won't talk about that. She can't talk about it. She just wants to do her cute little, hi, I'm a hick. I'm a hick girl. I'm harmless. I'm a harmless hillbilly hick girl, working class. Oh yeah. Yeah, forget about the $100 million I got in the limo, right? And the fact that it's all a bunch of CEOs are in there humping my fucking public policy manual, right? Dude, I'm going to have to take a chamois to the public policy manual. Oh, yeah, the CEOs were humping it. It says, I'm here to lower costs. Yep, that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to lower costs. Now, I've been in office for 7 years, and I haven't lowered any costs yet. But this time, this time will be the charm. You make me a senator, and I swear I'll lower some costs. I'll definitely lower the cost of my own health insurance premium, and I'll lower the cost of living for my family for the next 10 generations when I loot the stock market after I get up in there, right? And after, AIPAC makes me a corporate board member after I'm done, right? After I've given them billions to bomb the shit out of everybody in the Middle East, they're going to put me on the corporate board. Yep, I'm going to lower some costs eventually. Trust me, because I'm going to stick it to them. She did a tweet where she went after Abdul El-Sayed. You got to see this tweet. Dude, this tweet is crazy, guys. She said, we were both on the ballot in 2018. I was capable of winning my competitive primary. But guys, even then, when she keeps saying, oh, I won my competitive primary, but dude, she's always had the funding. She's never not been AIPAC funded. So, of course, if you have AIPAC funding, if you go into a primary and you have $5 million in a local primary, you're going to win that fucking primary because none of your contested people have any money. Okay? She was outspending everybody even back in 2018. In 2018, she had like $7 million from the Israel lobby in a primary that nobody was even looking at. It was a house race in Michigan. She had like $7 million, guys. So she's like, oh, we were both on the ballot, but I won. And it's like, yeah, he was running for governor against Gretchen Whitmer, who had an endless war chest, and 𝗙lie Stephens was running for a fucking House seat, and she had like 50 times as much money as any of her opponents. Dude, she's such a deceptive, degenerate person. But then look at that. She said, you lost by over 20 points to Gretchen Whitmer. You will lose to Mike Rogers by talking like this. Here's the line, though. Everyone in America understands you want to blame all of your problems on Jewish Americans. But like, yo, dude, this is so crazy. Because whether you like Hassan or don't like Hassan, whether you like Abdul El-Sayed or don't like Abdul El-Sayed, whether you like the DSA or don't like the DSA, none of those people have ever blamed anything on fucking Jewish Americans, dude. Not one. AIPAC is not about Jewish Americans. It is about a money lobby that funds both sides of the aisle of candidates for one reason only, and that is to keep billions of dollars flowing to Middle East wars. That's it. That is AIPAC. That has nothing to do with Jewish Americans. And we don't even know where AIPAC gets its money. We don't. That money could be coming from Saudi Arabia for all we know, or China, or fucking Putin. Nobody knows where that fucking money's coming from. But she said, you want to blame all of your problems on Jewish Americans. And then she says, but buddy, let me be very clear. I will lower the cost of groceries. But wait, 𝗙lie, you've been in office for 7 years. When have you lowered the cost of groceries? She said she'll ban stock trading. All right, well, anyone can do that. She'll stop Trump's abuses of power. Well, how have you stopped it in the House? Have you done anything to stop Trump's abuses of power? I mean, she actually voted for ICE funding. She voted for like shit that like honored Charlie Kirk. She voted to thank ICE. I mean, she's so full of shit. And protect Michigan manufacturing. But hey, 𝗙lie, Michigan manufacturing is done, guys. Okay? Michigan manufacturing is gone, dude. It's going to be robots. Manufacturing is disappearing. If you think there's going to be a bunch of factory jobs 40 years from now, there's not. Okay? We need something better than saying manufacturing, because they're going to replace everybody with robots. Like, give me a break, dude. You see this one? Dude, this one is crazy, guys. This is an old one.
It's your first fourth. Yeah. And you're walking with the Congresswoman. Yes, oh my gosh, please.
Well, thank you so much for your community service.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
I was wondering, with all the support of Republicans and people who are anti-choice and people who are working to disrupt our election systems that AIPAC is doing right now, I'm wondering why you're accepting their support. I'm a Jew, and my family lives here in this community.
Yeah.
And I really think that those kinds of candidates are making the Jewish people less safe. I'm wondering why you're accepting their
Well, thank you so much for coming and bringing your kiddo. It's so nice to meet with you.
It's nice to meet you too, but I'm just wondering, I want to make life and this country a safe place for him to grow up in. I'm wondering why you would want to accept their endorsement and $800,000 in ads this year.
Yeah. Guys, I have received, how many endorsements have I received this election? A lot. I think I've got a lot of local labor endorsements.
Yeah. You are a great representative, and we really appreciate your support. I'm just hoping.
Dude, look at her.
Oh my gosh, hi.
Do you see that? A Jewish woman from her area, from her district. This was an old one. This is years ago, guys. This is not this year. Why doesn't she answer the question, guys? That's very telling. She will never answer the question. She walked away. This is the woman who said Abdul blames everything on Jewish Americans, but she's already got a history of walking away from Jewish Americans when they say, hey, why are you taking money from this problematic lobby that is also funding the Republicans? Because let me tell you guys, any lobby that is funding both candidates is a bad lobby. Any lobby that funds both sides of the aisle needs to be jettisoned. There is no overlap with those guys. Like, all the good the Dems want to do is not supported at all by the Republicans. So there should be no money that goes to Dems that also goes to Republicans. None.
The United States Congress, I will continue to fight for the people of Israel. I will continue to fight for Israel's existence. Israel comes to me in my dreams. I see Israel's future, and I know that Israel will continue to exist for the Jewish people.
Dude, that is like fervent, okay? Fervent. Now, she's an American representative speaking to American. She's not even Jewish. Israel comes to you in your dreams and you're not Jewish? That's weird. Like, come on, man. What the fuck, dude? Yo, political punk here. I know, it's killing me. Seriously, guys, if you like what we do around here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and turn those noties on. And I wouldn't be anywhere without the members. So if you want to hit the join button, we really appreciate that too. Thank you so much, guys. It's getting crazy out there, and I'm just really glad to not be going through this alone. All right? All right, keep your chin up. Let's go, boss. All right, fuck you. Bye-bye.